amidst everyone in the corporate news giving their 2 cents about Edward Snowden, MSNBC's Melissa Harris-Perry thought it would be cute to read him a letter that she wrote. Take a look.
Your new cloak and dagger game is having real and tangible geopolitical consequences. So, well, we have to talk about you. I mean, we're talking about how maybe now you're compromising national security by jumping from country to country, causing international incidents and straining U.S. relationships with Russia and China. Really important relationships. Now, we could be talking about whether accessing and monitoring citizen information and communications is constitutional, or whether we should continue to allow a secret court to authorize secret warrants using secret legal opinions. But we're not. We're talking about you and flight paths between Moscow and Venezuela and how much of a jerk Glenn Greenwald is. We could have...
So, Harris-Perry is criticizing Snowden for putting himself as the point of focus while at the same time becoming yet another TV personality to only focus on him. Well, Glenn Greenwald articulated my sentiments exactly when he responded to her. He said, "I'm really sorry that I forced you to talk about Snowden and barred you from discussing our multiple NSA revelations." Oh, snap. You see, no one's forcing the media to just talk about Snowden and his international escapades. He only came out to say his piece because he knew that he would eventually get smeared by the media anyway. So I have a novel idea. Instead of blaming the whistleblower for trying to evade death by way of the Espionage Act, you actually talk about what the NSA revelations are. So let me do the job Melissa Harris-Perry failed to do and take a closer look at the developments. First, a quick recap. We already know about PRISM, a program that allows the government to gain unprecedented access to user information from online giants. In addition to spying on everyone, the NSA is storing about 1 billion cell phone calls on a daily basis. Yep, the NSA has no shame, guys. And despite all of that damning information, unfortunately, there's much, much more. Leaks also revealed that the software giant Microsoft is, shall we say, chummy with the security agency. You see, the corporation was actually instrumental in helping the government circumvent its own encryption process so that the NSA would have easier access to emails and web chats on software like Outlook, Hotmail, and Skype. Silicon Valley corporations might as well just give their keys to the government because they've already given DC pretty much full reign. But Microsoft is not the only recent development in the case, because we've also learned the NSA has its dirty surveillance paws on another sovereign country, Brazil. O Globo newspaper just reported that the U.S. has been collecting data on millions of phone and email conversations of Brazilians. Why? Beats the hell out of me. Maybe so that the perverts at the NSA can have an excuse to listen to the private conversations of beautiful Brazilian women. But seriously, guys, all of this is incredibly disturbing. And there's still more. According to Greenwald, Snowden still has thousands of documents outlining the literal blueprint of the larger-than-life spying apparatus that is the NSA. You see, these are the realities that Ms. Harris-Perry should be focusing on. But instead of talking about why Snowden's being forced to seek asylum or why he's being prevented from doing so, the media would rather mindlessly character assassinate him, which is all great news for the government. After all, as long as you have media feeding into the distraction, there will always be a monopoly over the message.